If you don't know, Glassdoor have communities called bowls. I don't know why they call it bowls. I should probably talk to representative. Since I am one of these mods for these bowls, I'm part of the recruiters bowl, if you're wondering, part of this one right here. Anywho, they're called bowls, and people comment anonymously on what's going on in their lives when it comes to the work that they do. And this one is talking about crazy customer stories. Share stories from front lines dealing with Karens and Kevins out there. Spicy stuff, man. Spicy stuff. 2.3 million members. That's pretty wild. So let's get into this. Okay, this one looks good. So this one is logistics coordinator. Yesterday at the warehouse, a customer stormed in demanding a missing pallet. After 10 minutes of searching, I found it, still on the truck from yesterday's pickup. I showed him the GPS scan and he blinked, dead serious, and said, "It didn't feel like it was there." What? I didn't even know how to respond to that level of confidence. Ever had a customer so sure they were right, you start doubting your own reality? That deserves funny, man. I haven't used funny yet, and I think I'm going to be using it here a lot. Supervisor number 1 says, whoa, that was my bag that dropped. Supervisor number 1 says, a lot of customers tend to come in hot. That's for sure. Weird things happen, so I usually give them the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes the plain answer is that they were wrong and you were right. That is smart. That is very smart. So that's pretty cool. Oh, here we go. A pizza worker said, I've been trying to quit this pizza place. The owners are ridiculous. I hate it here so much. I can't leave until I find a different job, but everywhere else is picky when hiring. Ugh, get me out of here. Man, sending some support, man. Sending some support. Looks like that pizza person's having a hard time. I wonder what kind of pizza chain is it. They should have said what pizza place it was. Oh, let's see. Something that has a lot more comments. Oh, look at this. These people have. It's so simple. It's super funny when they say, "Do you work here?" No, I'm just extremely bored. That's so bad. Oh my goodness. Let's see what someone else says. Retail associate number 1. I had to hold my tongue so many times when asked that question. I've wanted to tell people I work here if someone wasn't looking, or no, I don't work here. I just think the polo shirt looks good on me. Holding on to the job matters, though, so I usually say yes and I offer to help. That's helpful. Crew number 1. I once worked at AutoZone. Get in the zone. AutoZone. Remember those commercials? Anyway. And went to Walmart to grab some stuff for dinner after my shift. My uniform at the time was black pants and a gray polo that had AutoZone I think I see where this is going. That had AutoZone written on it. I had an old lady ask me where something was in the store, and I told her I didn't work there. She got incredibly angry and said, "Then don't come in here dressed like that." What in the world? It says AutoZone, but it's probably an old lady it is an old lady, but the old lady probably had not dentures, but those little bifocals on, and she couldn't see the logo probably. So that's probably the case. That deserves a funny still, though. Manager number 1 says, it's not always obvious whether someone works at a place or not. Just let them ask. That's true. Like sometimes oh my God. And stop me if you haven't heard this already. And you can comment below as well. Those so many times I went into a Target, right? I don't go into Target a lot more these days, but anyway, though, I had a red shirt on, and I had so many people walk up to me saying, "Hey, where's this? Where's this?" After that day, I stopped wearing red shirts. Just altogether, I don't own a red shirt anymore because of that moment. And comment below if that happened to you in a Target, or if you wore a blue shirt at a Walmart and something, but they usually have the vest things on. Sales associate number 1 says, I almost prefer when we had uniforms for that reason. Some people just use it more as greeting than a genuine question. But now they really don't know since we're wearing regular clothes, which is very true. Do you work here? No. I just love this place so much. I come here to hang out and wear their logo huge on my back and a name tag. Oh, sometimes it gets crazy when they don't. Sometimes they're just being modest, and sometimes they just don't know, and sometimes they just don't know. Yes, I'm ready. Okay. Smart move. I do. Say I'm kidding, just I do. How may I help you today? We both have a laugh, and if I could help. Cool. Oh, here we go. From Ash Houston says, worked at a well-known pet store chain. I was wearing the uniform of the pet store. I was shoulder deep in the fish tank cleaning it and was asked like, nah, lady, I just enjoy coming in and petting the fish. God, you can't make this up, man. You seriously can't make this up. Okay, well, those kind of stories we have here. I wonder if I could. No, I can't organize it by popular. That would be cool. Oh, maybe top this week. That's a cool feature. We learned something. Okay, here we go. This seems like a serious one. Customer service representative says the last thing you want after a day off is a busy day at work. But lately I haven't been that lucky. Every Monday drains the energy I just restore over the weekend. Damn. With back-to-back customer inquiries about their claims, it feels like the calm of the weekend vanishes in minutes. Mondays bring a special kind of stress. How do you usually handle this Monday stress? Personally, I look forward to every day of the week. You know why? Because I am alive and I could experience that day. I just start in gratitude. And in gratitude, I used to do a lot of meditation. I actually just picked up meditation here in October of me recording this, and it's very helpful. Meditation, I pray, I'm a Christian, and that's it. Yeah, I just be grateful. Start in kindness, and it's very helpful for me. It starts my day. So that's my advice to customer service representative. But let's see what everyone else says. I think this is it's a different customer service. So customer service number 1 says, for me, it starts the night before. If I want to have a good Monday, I need to get a good night's rest on a Sunday, which is great. Getting my place tidy up and my food prepared for the week on Sunday helps me in a good mental spot too, which is awesome. So you don't have to spend money outside too. Knowing I don't have to do any chores to take care of when I get home makes it a lot easy to get through the workday, even if it's stressful. That's interesting. That's good to know. They probably have a very nice partner. Oh, I'm just assuming they have someone that can do the chores, some chores when he or she gets home, or they gets home. So that's helpful. That makes total sense. I do a little prep too. Having things organized before Monday hits really takes the edge off and keeps the stress from piling up. That's super helpful. I know, actually, that's super smart. Oh, the author tagged in saying, you do it the right way then. Preparation is the key to have a good, relaxed week. For me, the stress comes from thinking of Monday's workload. Yeah, that's why it's so bad to think about work as soon as you're off the clock. If you're doing like a 9 to 5 kind of thing, it's really hard to say, you know what, on Sundays, you're going to be thinking about work. I used to do that at my the place that I got laid off at. You could check out the video. Anyway, though, I used to think about work on that Sunday, and it didn't stress me because I really love what I do as a recruiter, as a talent acquisition specialist. I love giving people opportunities to jobs and lining up their skills with the company's needs and coming to a agreement, like a middle point. I look for win-win situations for that, and I guess that brings me joy. So finding that thing that brings you joy makes it feel like I'm even working at times. That's why I do the work for volunteering, because I love it so much. And it's part of my business too, because I use my skills in there too. So it's all around goodness. So yeah, don't think about work on Sundays. Let's read a few more here. Man, sales associate number 1 says, I work through the weekend, so Monday isn't quite the same in that sense. I will say it's a bit of a mental barrier when I'm coming back from a day off. Just have to start the day and take it one thing at a time, which is very helpful. Very helpful. Yeah, that mental rest can be tough. Taking it a step back is really the only way to survive and not let it feel overwhelming. Very true.